Hi, I'm Steve Rowe, CEO at Oaknoll. I'm recording this video the afternoon of Thursday, December 19th. It should be uploaded and available to you by Friday, December 20th. I'm going to start with an update on the holiday gift, the annual tradition of our residents contributing money to the Oaknoll Foundation for a holiday gift to our staff. Once again, you have blown me away with your generosity. Every single year since the tradition was established more than 20 years ago. Sam Becker was the chairperson of our resident council probably back in the year 2000 or 2001, and he established the tradition of allowing residents once a year to make a gift that would be distributed to our employees. Every year since that first year, the amount contributed by our residents has grown, and we keep expecting that some year it has to go down, but once again, you have exceeded expectations, just incredible generosity, and a total of $338,103 was contributed to the holiday gift this year for our staff. That gift will be allocated to all of our staff members except for me, and it will be distributed based on how many hours people have worked over the past year, and people will be eligible for a full share, a half a share, a quarter share, or an eighth of a share based on how many hours they've worked. I believe that the full-time employee share, somebody who's been with us for at least 6 months as a full-time employee, is going to receive somewhere over $1,500 as their share of that gift. So again, just amazing generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's incredible. And that gift distribution will happen tomorrow in the Hayden Community Room. So it's like the annual holiday party for our employees is happening tomorrow afternoon, and they'll receive their gift from you. So thank you so much. Some updates on various things. The health center census, I talked about that 3 weeks ago. We had gotten down to 52 out of 58 spaces occupied about a month ago. We quickly bounced back to where we've been most recently, and today our census is 56 out of the 58 spaces occupied. The 2 open spaces are both in 2 of the shared double rooms. So the person who is actually occupying that space right now is in a shared double room by themselves, so the equivalent of a private room. But if we have person number 57 or person number 58 that requires care in the immediate future, it would be in one of those shared double rooms, at least on a temporary basis. We do have a couple of people in our short stay unit that we are hopeful that we can help recover well enough to go home in the near future, and hopefully that can happen before anybody else is admitted into the health center, so we can maintain that private room status for everyone. Our small house nursing project across the street, you're seeing pretty significant progress over the last few weeks. The walls have been going up, and I noticed yesterday, I thought I saw a roof trellis on the west side of the building is up. I talked with the general contractor earlier today, and they are still cautiously optimistic that the week of Christmas they will get to a fully enclosed building. It seems like there's still a lot of work to do yet to make that happen, but little by little the building is coming together, and they'll get windows in and roof trellises up, and then have a more secure site and be able to continue working no matter what is happening outside. So that's exciting to see, and good progress that is happening there. The other thing is several of us as staff members, Kim Herring, our marketing director, me, Amber Jedlicka, our administrator and director of health services, Sarah Ruhlman, our director of nursing, Taylor Wheeler, our assistant director of dining services, and Lindsay Reed, our recreation therapist. All of us have been involved in trying to select furniture for the new house, and that has been a process that's gone on for probably about about 2 months now, and we are very, very close to placing the furniture order for the small house and equipping all of the rooms and all the common areas with tables and chairs and beds and all of the things that go into operating any space. So that should happen before the end of the year. We'll get that order placed so that we know that it is here just about the time that the building is finished, and we intend to be operational sometime in July with that new building. I talked 3 weeks ago when I did the update about assisted living and that we had 8 open assisted living apartments at that time. That number has been cut in half. We have had 4 transitions to assisted living since the beginning of December. But there are still 4 apartments that are open in assisted living and that would accommodate somebody who we all think would benefit from those additional services and social support that we provide in assisted living. So we're working to try to find matches for those remaining 4 apartments, and eventually we'll have people moving into those spaces as well. But we've made really good progress over the last month, and some people who will benefit from those services are now in their new assisted living apartments. Because of those transitions, we continue to have a number of independent living spaces available. As of today, there are 8 apartments that I could sign a new contract for, and I'm working along with Retha trying to find matches for all 8 of those spaces. I am optimistic that I should sign a contract tomorrow for one of the 8 spaces. I believe that I'll sign a contract the next week, in the week of Christmas, or very early into the following week, for at least one of the other spaces, if not 2. So we're just working to try to find matches for the spaces that we have. Some really good apartments have become available recently. They're not ready to show yet, and we will reach out to people at the appropriate times when we can show those spaces and allow for the consideration of those new apartments. So a lot happening, a lot of moving parts right now, but it's all moving in the right direction. When I recorded last time, I ended with that Tony and I were going to go to Minnesota for a Vikings game. Happy to report that they won the game that we were at. They were 9-2 when I recorded last time. They are now 12-2, so they've won 3 more games since then, and they are tied for first place in their division. If there are any Packers fans out there or Bears fans out there, so sorry, not. But we will continue to cheer for the Vikings and hope that we are in the playoffs and eventually getting to the Super Bowl. So that's all I have for you today. Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays.